Hello everybody, welcome to a new series of Captain of Industry. I haven't played this game in quite a while. It's probably been 8 months maybe or so. But I have played this game right from the very beginning. I was a backer on this project, and game's awesome. Just haven't played in a while. A lot of new updates happened. Update happened this December, and interested to see some of the new stuff and go through it again. There's going to be a little learning curve because I haven't played in a while, but it should be a little one. I do have some builds that I do remember and that kind of stuff. So this is the new game screen where you can select what maps you want to play on and all that good stuff, and it has like the area sizes for the different maps. They change and stuff like that. New Haven is the suggested starter map for people that never played. Is relatively going to be a better playthrough for you until you get to understand, and you can change different stuff here, but also in game difficulty too, you can change a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go with the beach. Can't remember if I ever played through this one or not, but it's got a lot of space to work with, so we have a lot of room. We can kind of build everything, and well, you can't build everything on every island, but it's just gonna be a cooler thing to do. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna leave everything standard. I don't know why they have game difficulty here, or you just click to it and it'll go there. So you can select different game difficulties just by clicking these, or you can even go deeper with everything. So I'm just gonna do sailor. We'll do it so it's kind of easy. If you go too fast, you're gonna lose this game, and it happens quick. You have to really be on top of things, and my suggestion to you guys is just take it slow. Don't try to rush through trying to build everything and get everything going. Get your chains going and working and that kind of stuff, and then move on to the next, or else this game is really difficult that way. Play on super easy and change all these to really super easy, and then get the feel of the game, and then try harder and harder and harder. I'll go back to maps. This I Shall Not Pass just looks like I haven't played this map, but it looks like this is your starting area, so it's not a ton of flat space here for you to kind of get started in. And it's a high climb to get up anywhere, and you'll see what that means when we get into this, because you got to build like little ramps and stuff to get up to the next level. This is the next level. That looks hard. If we get into it and get used to the game, maybe we'll do a playthrough of that. And in options, I'm going to enable tutorials just to help out here and there, because I don't remember it all. So we'll just keep them enabled, and I'm not sure if there's mods right now for the game, but that's always an option. So let's get going. And I forgot, load screens are kind of long on loading up this game. A lot of change logs, like I can't even read that. Need to get different glasses to read that deep there. So yeah, load screens are really long on this. I kind of forgot, but I wanted to show you that beginning part. I guess they in the upgrade they did some like more stuff with the tutorials and made them a little bit better. They were lacking a little bit, but I thought the tutorials weren't too bad in this before. Oh, there we go. That wasn't a terrible load screen. So if you want to read that, I'm just gonna go through so we can get to gameplay. You can pause the video and read through that. I'm not gonna bother with those. I gotta make this UI a little bit bigger for myself here. Let's go 160 and see how that looks. That didn't really change, did it? Again, this is an early access, so things might not be... I'm not seeing any difference in the UI, unless they're... This isn't considering that. I might need to get my other glasses on to be able to see this a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble reading those. Okay. Little difficulties there. So yeah, I kind of remember a little bit. Is that? Oh, little recipe help. That's cool. That's different from when I last played. So I'm gonna pause it because there's no sense in wasting resources while I kind of explain some stuff. So you got a little ship dock here. You got to repair your ship, and then you can go out to different islands. So there is some stuff that's procedurally generated. The map itself is not. That's always going to be exactly the same. But when you go out on your boat, that stuff will be different all the time. It'll be the same kind of stuff, but it'll be different every gameplay. So there is a little bit of that. So you have that in your dock. You have work trucks that you start with to get things going back and forth and supplying. They give you a tree cutter, it looks like, a harvester, tree harvester. Broken down communications tower, which you can start recycling and start utilizing. And then you have 2 spaces for your population. Tells you how much food you have. This is this is a little bit better. They didn't have this type of drill down before. Just general of things that are going on and what's generating unity, which we'll get into that in a little bit when we get playing. You'll understand that a little bit more. So let's see what we got around here. It's always good to kind of take a look. It almost looks like you could do ramps a little bit better with some stuff. So looks like here's a really big iron, nice and close, so we can do some iron builds here. I'm gonna want to probably try to keep this area do like farming maybe over here, and this will grow to get more people, so you want to have space for that to happen. You don't want to start building right here because then you're going to be in trouble. So a little hint on that. Up there's some copper, and is that the same level? Yeah, it looks like the same level. I think that's the one level up. So over here we have some copper, and that looks like a coal deposit there, and we got trees. And then if you come over here to the layers, there's extra stuff here that you can obviously cut, copy, paste, all that kind of stuff. You can click on layers. This brings up your resources. So as you can see, a lot of sand. Geez, that's an oil deposit there, so that's kind of in a challenging spot because that's where we're going to have to generate our diesel fuel from. So I was gonna use that for farming so I might have to kind of maybe do farming here, and then we can do like a diesel build here to do that. This is your water, copper, coal, sand, the white, what is the white? Limestone. They added limestone. Cool. So there was a little bit of that here, so there's limestone here. And gold. so we can get mining gold at some point. And of course, this is all desert. Boy, water's going to be a little bit of a challenge on this map. I mean, yeah, I have it here, so if I build a road up here, we can tap water here. We'll have to try to tap it there. I was thinking about doing an up here, but with resources here, I think I'll do a ramp up here and a ramp here to get to that water. Maybe I'll just do a ramp here for now. That looks good. Just trying to plan out a little bit ahead of what we're going to want to do and where we're going to want to put things. It might actually be nice to do like a little harbor over here because there's not much here. So the way these lines work is you have this many levels before you get to sand. So that's these levels here are represented here, and then you have sand below. And then we come over here, you have this layer, have a little layer of sand, and then there's some iron there. Where here, there's a little bit of iron coming up through here. This is all iron right at the surface. So that's how they represent depth, just to let you know. And these water, that does disappear, but then when it rains, it comes back up. So it's just like an aquifer, and that's how that kind of operates. Trees are kind of a little distance away. All right, kind of got a little game plan there. So we'll set up, probably do like an iron smelting closer to this, but it wants to be a little bit close to this too. So the first thing we want to do is get harvesting some trees, and down here with the little tree mark, and then you can click and drag over an area and highlight trees that you want cut down. So we want to kind of start clearing out these areas here so we can get to the coal and set up mining and all this. Okay, can get out of that. That's set up, and think of how oh, we're paused, that's why it didn't move. I was gonna say it should have just went because we selected that, but we have to assign trucks to this harvester or else we're not going to pick out anything. So here's your assigned truck place. If you click on that, you assign one truck. I assign 2 trucks to the trees so we can get that going. We can also start recycling on that. It'll take it as it needs things, and if you fill up storage or whatever, you can do that. What's this hamburger for? Oh, that's that. Okay. Oh, I don't want to quit. Let's continue. So we'll get trees going. We got that recycling, and then we're gonna have to start doing a smelter build. But I want to build it in a way that I can just expand it, which could be a little bit difficult. Just remembered, we want to make sure we get research going. What key is research? Oh, that's just, I would think that would have thought that would have been research. Build a research lab. Maybe I should have like kept more tutorials on. Neat. Docked workers. It's really maybe that doesn't pop up until your research does. Okay. should have maybe done this as a first look, huh? Because not really a tutorial. I can help out a little bit because of some experience playing, but I think maybe we got to do the research labs first or something. Like I said, there's going to be a little bit of figuring out, so we'll do a research lab. I'll do them right. I'm going to do it on this side, but I want to leave a little bit of room for the beacon. So we'll kind of do that there. Get a research going. Metallurgy. And set up a blast furnace. But it's really weird. They have these huge grids, and then they have the smaller grids when you go down. So it's really kind of nice. So we're gonna want to do a build. I'm gonna do it across kind of this way, and it's gonna be a little bit of travel, but when we get a mine set up, it'll be great. And just make sure we're not too far. Oh yeah, we'll be fine there. So spin that around. Gonna have to try to figure out what keys to because I know you can flip. You can flip these buildings. Let's see, if I start here, we'll do, I think you gotta hold shift and then it stays in there. Oh, down here's all stuff. So F is flip. I can go tight. There's no reason why I can't go tight with that. Okay. So it is one blast furnace can do 2 metal casters, and I think I want to spin. Nope, I want to keep that like this. I think because when I do the build, I'll continue more build that way. So I want to keep. You want to try to keep your builds tight in this game because you don't have a ton of space, but we got quite a bit of space here. I wish that tip wasn't there so I could see these inputs better. I guess I gotta go tighter. I'm gonna leave 2 spaces because I'm gonna need to put an exhaust in here. So I'm gonna do something like this, and I'll do this. I gotta remember to hold down shift. Shift click, no. And that can go there. Okay. Transports. So this is going to be molten channel. And for now, that can go there. Wait, if I'm building, I don't like this. How do you remove? How do you delete? How do you delete? How do you delete? I think there we go. Okay. Let me think about this for a little bit. So I need to do I need to set up so that it comes out of here. I'm gonna leave. If that goes there, that's plenty of room. Those are just gonna go that way. So I'm gonna start. I gotta hold shift. Yeah, if you hold shift, it stays in your hand to place down more. So right now, 2 blast furnaces will deal with 4. When we get more, I will do 4 more down this way and bring the molten channel around and then down. So for right now, that is proper there. I'll get you the proper way at least anyway. So we want to go there to there, and then I do remember this gets a little finicky. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to do kind of one connection at a time. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. And there, and then once we get the other facilities, we'll just run it right around, and that can come into there. It's not going to let me. Okay, maybe if I drop that down one, it'll be more in a line, because then I can take it out of there, go into that one, to that one. Okay. A little bit of learning curves, but you're learning with me, so it works. This is why we pause too, so that you're not just wasting time and resources and all that good stuff. Okay, 3rd time is the charm. Like I say, it's been a while since I've done this, so it's a little bit of a learning curve for me yet, even. I need a smokestack too. Well, that doesn't allow you to connect to that, huh? What is it, only one connection? They might have changed some things, because this even looks different. I gotta check this out, because I bet you I gotta bring that out one more step. And that's going to be in the way. Could do that. Nope, it won't let me go that close. This changed a little bit. So I have to really move these, so maybe the 4th time's the charm. I got to move those out so that there's another gap in there. So maybe I should do this first and see how this goes. So if that goes there, then this. They did the connection different. It used to have 2 connections on this pipe, so you can just connect one and then connect the other one to it. Maybe I have to connect this one first, and then I can connect that to that. Huh. Huh. I don't want that. I want to. can't even connect it to itself like that. Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm going to just put a smokestack on each of them, because it seems like maybe that's what they have done. To change it. I mean, I guess I can do that. That does work. And we're gonna line that up there, and space for the molten channel to go through. Is this gonna be a problem with that, taking that out? I don't really think it will. So I'm gonna go like that, and yeah, that's fine. That is only gonna take that space. Okay. Oh, I like that. All you do is have to click on that and it automatically puts that in your hand now. Oh, that's fantastic. That's for setting up piping and stuff. That's great. God, it's going to take a little bit of time for me to remember to do these things. So if you click on the belt, you can't, but if you click on an input, oh, it did for that. Oh, there it goes. So now I can click here, and that'll make that connection. And then same thing as we get going up here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Finally got it. And then the next blast furnace should line up to this here, and then that one to that one. Now we're going. Okay. Well, channel's hooked up, exhaust is hooked up. Let's do our inputs, and we're actually gonna have to do. We can't do belting yet. Forgot. We're at the very beginnings. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some more research, but we're gonna need a coal miner set up too for us mining the for us taking down the trees and to fill these up. So I'm just going to put that here. Wow, the scale looks a lot different too to me. So it looks like they made the buildings a little bit smaller, and now you have even more room to build, because I know that was kind of challenging before. Things were a lot bigger, so they've changed that, I believe. So let's I'll put the coal maker right here in the middle. That's fine. And we're going to need an exhaust for that. And trucks are just going to input there. I don't think we have storage. I didn't see storage yet, so we don't have storage stuff yet. So no storage stuff yet. All right. I got to figure out research though. Start a new research. Tree is pretty decently sized tree. As you can see, there's quite a bit there. And I know they made some changes where you can just click on say this, and it'll do all the path that you need to make that happen, which is kind of nice. But you gotta pick kind of wisely. We already have iron smelting. We're going to need the storages and being able to make construction parts and all that kind of stuff. So construction is very important to get right off the bat. The second most important one is doing the basic vehicles, and then we really want to get into the farming, and then we want to get into making diesel, and sometimes this changes. And then the beacon, because we'll probably need more people coming, and that's how you get more people. Storage is going to be important pretty soon. This is a little bit away. So basically we're looking to get this stuff as soon as we can. And then I guess I'll just click that and that'll do all those. So that'll put that storage in. So now we're going to be building, and it gives you a little number in here to tell you what order you selected to build, and that'll just get going. We'll get back into that when this is built, then that'll get going. I think you can prioritize things. Everything's priority 10 to build. This is going to need to be is that for priority for building or just priority for the building? Make default priority for workers, assign electric consumption. Delivery and removal, delivery of materials. So that has nothing to do with construction. So we got a little basic layout. We're going to eventually do a mining operation here, and let's see, I got trucks assigned to do that task. I don't know. I mean, trucks will automatically start sending stuff because it's on auto. But when we get storages set up, we want to turn truck import and export off of certain buildings so that trucks don't go there automatically. So let's on pause and let's get things going underway here. And as you can see, we got some vehicles starting to move. They're loading up with construction materials and going to start building some stuff. And there goes the 2 trucks and our tree excavator. Yeah, they definitely changed. Or are they considering this the UI maybe? Because I did change that to be but bigger. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, and you can see they're delivering and starting to set things up. So I always try to build for expansion for the future, just because I've played and I know you need to expand up. So I kind of build in that mind, not just do a simple little build over here and then tear that down and build over there. Just try to be a little bit more efficient. Okay, we got guys going over there, and in this game, this is one of the games that as the vehicles move over, they develop a path. So the thing that's going to stink is I really want this to be built. Does that mean build? That might mean build. So I'm just going to put that to priority 2 so we can get that built first. Yeah, now they're starting to go over there. Okay, so that's what I just seen, a little hammer. So that's priority for the building Actually, if I look here too, it's connected to the constructing piece of it, so that's neat. And that's for the building itself. Okay, so our research is built and starting to research already. This is where you get the Unity from. Well, you get Unity from all this stuff. This is where you spend Unity on. You can kind of make it go even faster by putting more Unity into things. You can't do that quite yet, but it will allow you, so you can speed things up by using Unity. Okay, good. That's up and running. So now the trucks are making, taking the trees and putting the wood of the trees in, and it's now making coal. But it's only going to generate and store what internal storage the building has. Okay, and we're fired up here too. So the trucks are again just delivering stuff to what the old thing is. Now we have no storage buildings, but it's coming. Oh, cool! They give you a little rewards now for completing tasks. Cool for completing tasks. Oh, those must be the tutorial things for that stuff, which maybe we should watch those together. That's all going great, and we have researched, so I'm going to pause again. Use that pause menu. It's going to help save just tons and tons and tons of like resources and stuff. Now's research, so we had to build a lab to get that research going. So now we should have some extra stuff. So we got food market, which you get one, but then there's waste collection, and that just helps build a stronger thing for Unity and making people happy and all that good stuff. And we don't have storage buildings yet. Wait, it should have given us a storage building. It used to. Oh, okay. We're still doing construction. Okay, my bad. I looked over here and seen food production. But they do a progress bar for, I guess, your for the tutorial, the quests, or whatever you want to call these over here. And that's just part of the way there, I guess. Okay, so we're running. Surprised I don't see a road here being made for them delivering coal to the blast furnace. So I believe you need coal. Yeah, you need coal. Okay, I'm gonna pause because we need to set up a dumping area for slag. Slag's gonna build up in these machines, and then we're gonna be in trouble. I want to see. Okay, yes, right here is really a good place to do that. So, to build a ramp, you go to your little dumping designations, and you can see you have a number. That's what level you're at. So we come up here, it's level 10. So there's 10 levels. And down here we're at level 3. So we want to make a ramp. We want to come from the flat part down to 0. That's not right. Oh, yeah, okay, they changed this then. So these yellow spots must be where they're gonna do first. Oh, that's at our base level. Okay, we said that was level 10. I gotta come up to level 9, right? I think we can delete minus Q. Yeah. Huh. Oh, okay. Right click gets rid of that one. Okay, so I want to get rid of all this. You go, oh, that's cool. You can click and drag. Because I want to come from... Oh, wait, I think... See, they didn't have this before that I can remember that you could choose... Okay, we're starting from level 9. And then we can work our way down. Awesome, okay. And we don't want to go to 0, we just want to go to 3. So that brings us from... So I was looking at this as level 10 because it's how we used to kind of do it. That would be level 10, but it's actually level 8 up here. Oh, it does still tell you. I guess maybe you have to go to flat to get the proper. So it's 9 there, it's 8 here, so that makes sense. Okay. And level 2. So we actually have to go down, down to 3. Okay. So we want to do 2 wide. We want to do, nope, that's flat. We need to go F to do ramp again. So I want to go at least 2 wide, so that the trucks have plenty of space. So now that dumping designation is done, the mining works just the same way. Alright, let's get that working again, and then you'll see eventually trucks will work their way over and start dumping here. That's why you want to look at the map a little bit beforehand, because you want to know where you're going to kind of build and set some things up. And again, that's why you're watching this video, so that you can see the buildings and my struggles, so you don't have to make those same type of struggles and have a little better go at it. But once when we get miners and we can start mining this coal, we can get rid of that. We don't need the coal burner. And once when I get storage set up, I think I'll call the episode here. So a slow start, but there was a little bit of learning stuff to do. So we'll finish up this construction here, and then just put some storages on, as we can do. Once when we get the construction, we'll have different belts too that we can pull out of here and bring them down to a storage unit and let that store up some of these materials. Again, these have internal storage, so they're still going. I want to get that bigger. So see, you can spend some Unity here to boost production and stuff like that, and you'll have that on all these things. So we have 18, or is that 16? The UI is really small, 16. So we got some internal storage, which is working out well. Research is gone. I mean, and I don't know that there's actually a limit on how many researches you can queue up, but you can go quite far, but then all of a sudden you're starting to kind of back off because you want something else quicker and stuff. So don't go too far ahead. While we're waiting for that, like so this is your population health, your Unity, and this will change. Right now we're stable, so our truck, we're good to go. We're not short or anything like that. This is how much food you have. You have 52 months of food right now, and we have enough housing for 140 people. We got 90. And out of those 90 people, 48 workers working in what we just got going on here. So there's quite a bit. Okay. Now construction is done. And now I got the assembly building. That's not changed. We should have had... Boy, they kind of changed some stuff around a little bit because I thought we had storage buildings. So that just gave a... Now we have... So that... Here's storage building here. Nope, that's the vehicle. That looks like a storage unit storage. Wow. So they changed some stuff around. I want to we'll remove and redo the queue. They changed some of this on me. Because we want this right away. You want to get storage going. We'll get the vehicles, that way we can get mining started. I need to make these. Sometimes you have to do that quick. I forget, like, the path that we did. Oh, beacon and then storage. Okay. And of course, got to do basic farming first, and then that. So, little way to go. I will in between episodes let that run so that we can get into building right away again. A little slow start, but it'll pick up. We'll get it going a little bit. And again, you don't want to rush this game. You want to get your chains built and functioning properly before you move on to the next, or else you're going to be in trouble. So I'll let this run and get some of that research done in between episodes, and we'll catch you in the next one. You know, the buttons to push and all that good stuff. Thanks a lot for joining me, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.